All right, so it's day 5. Had a lot of conversation. I had a rough night. I was really thinking hard, and automatically that kept me to sleep well. I was thinking that I'm so close to Winnebago, and knowing that they have a boat called the Voyager 2 goes around the island every day. I was thinking maybe I could go there, but nobody seems at the camp seems to know if you can buy a ticket right there or it's all by reservation. So it's a 50-50 chance. The problem is, if I had a definitely yes, I'd do it, and I'll go there today, and then tomorrow take the boat back to Rock Harbor and then do some hiking around Rock Harbor versus having to hike the same trail again because of the Hatchet Lake, no, not Hatchet, with Wishbone, Chicken Bone, and Ritchie Lake being no good for water. It basically limits you to go around them north. So I'm gonna be doing the same hike that I've done. So it'd be nice to just finish the island, go around it on boat, and do some hiking there. So, but without a definite yes, I guess I'm hiking. That's what I'm here for, right? Hiking. But this I'm talking, it would have been nice to do that. So I left a little early today. I left at 8 versus the 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'm gonna try to push, so I'm not finding myself at the same lake. I'm gonna try to push to where I had lunch, I guess yesterday, and hopefully sleep there and then assess the next day where I'm going from that point. So yeah, I didn't sleep very well, so that's a little bit nervous part because I was too focused on that ID. So, but sun is above the tree line. It's really smoky. We have a forest fire on the Canada side, so we have a lot of smoke from that. And so at this point, I'll just go hike and hopefully have a good day. All right, I'll see you on the hike. All right, that's the direction of Winnebago. Approximately 10 miles from there, a little bit longer, I guess. This is a direction to where I came from. So basically, Hatchet Lake and Rock Harbor. So this is a farther in the trail I've been, and that's it. I'm going this way, so the idea of taking that boat back is gone unless I find someone right now that tells me yes, no problem, I'll just turn around. But the likelihood of finding someone who knows the answer 100% sure is unlikely. So there we go. I have even a hard time thinking about filming since it's the same trail that I did yesterday. So it's been a mile and a half that I've been pretty much climbing. Very few flat spot. It's just not abrupt, but it's a long uphill. And if I recall correctly, there is the top of the ridge right here. Oh, close enough. Oh. The first 40 minutes are rough. It makes your calf really work hard right from the start. I stopped a few times just to rest and drink a little bit of water. You think the backpack would get lighter. It does. But on day 5, it's still there, and it's still still awkward. So it's really humid today. Last night was really bad. I think that's part of the reason why I had a little bit of a hard time sleeping. And normally I let the rain fly out, and I let the wind pass through my tent, but I was sharing our campsite with Jenna, and I didn't want her to feel awkward having this old man in his shorts sleeping in a tent, and she could see everything. So I did the sensitive thing, basically closed the tent up. I just had the side open, and still got really, really humid, and it never got really cold. I don't even think I slept in my sleeping bag all night. I think in the morning I just put it over my legs, and that was it. So that looks like an awkward situation. Oh, I remember this. I had to put myself in my knees. Yep, again. So I found this sweat rag yesterday, and I asked around if anybody lost it. So they told me, it says, you found it, it's yours now. And should have got one. Well, I have one now, but I should have got one right from the start. I never thought how helpful it was going to be. I was really expecting colder weather, like in the 60s and low 50s at night, not high 70s, high 60s at night. So I have clothes that I have not wear and I will not wear. And I was expecting a lot of bugs, mosquitoes, and all this stuff because I heard horror stories. And I guess in July I may have told that story already, but in July they had so much of a dry season that all the pests, mosquitoes, and flies and all that stuff kind of died off, and made it much better for the August section. They always say that August is always better, but the die-off that happened in July made a huge difference. So well, it looks like it's starting to be flat for a while, so I'm gonna see if I can recoup time by just walking and I don't have a race to go anywhere, but every time that you arrive late at a campsite, meaning after 3, you're gonna have a hard time finding a good site. You're gonna have to share, find a situation that is not primal for sleeping. So I'd like to get there before 3 today, and right now I'm not sure where I'm gonna end up. If I feel good by lunchtime, Todd Harbor for sure. If I don't, Hatchet. And if I feel really, really, really awesome, I may just go to McGrove Cove. That would make it 2 shorter day at the end. So this would be the extremely long day, and then Thursday and Friday. Wait a minute, what's today? Day 5. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So today is Wednesday. So we Thursday, Friday. Short days for them 2 days. Yeah. And taking the boat Saturday afternoon. I can walk around harbor and see what I can find over there and do a few hikes. Maybe if I have a chance to put my backpack somewhere and just do a hike without backpack on the last day. I saw a moose. It's in the dense forest, but I saw him move. He's moving, but away from me. It was brief. Didn't see the whole body, I just saw the brown body move. But that's the closest I've been to a moose at this point. Yeah, I don't see him at all. So, well, that's the first sighting on daytime. It's 9:18 in the morning. So I just started a moose on the trail. He's over there. Oh, this is so beautiful. He's looking at me right now. well, that was exciting. My first Michigan moose. It's not a bull moose, but it's still a moose to me. I've seen a moose in Colorado, and it's always exciting to see such a large animal. So yeah, I feel pretty good. I know I saw a bull moose at 1 o'clock in the morning, but that was a little different. But 9:30 in the morning, the sun is really yellow. I think the smoke is covering the sun quite a bit, so I think that does help with this morning. But just got passed by a group of guys who were at the Soar campground, just on number 3, and I was on number 2, and they just passed me. They are speed walkers. They do a lot of ultra marathon, so I didn't expect them to stay behind me very long. Just too bad they arrived right when I countered the moose, so they were loud. You know, they didn't know, so they kind of spooked in on the side. So anyway, they are actually going all the way to Todd Harbor. So there's one side that's gone. So we'll see. This is what 3.5 miles since I started. So I'm basically a little less than half to Hatchet. So I'd say a third of my day hiking is done. So that's a good to know. I'm hoping to get to Hatchet in a decent amount of time so I can refill my water, and from that point continue on to Todd Harbor, where is another 3.5 miles. So yeah, all good. Sun's getting a little higher, so I think it's gonna start hitting harder because the smoke only is so far down. So, and it looks like it's starting to get brighter as I'm speaking. So it's probably getting away from the haze. Oh, it's fun to do this. And what it pays to be a little taller. Well, this was very nice. I stopped at the tower and talked to 2 girls who actually are here for research. They are researching the wolf population in the island. So we were in a good conversation for a good 15-20 minutes. Yeah, and we were talking about what they were doing for studying, and they actually doing some test hauling at night. So they call in and they listen to the response. So they're trying to listen to see if they have a response for wolves. Sometimes they even get a response from loon. Sometimes they get response from other animals. And the one thing that they have asked the ranger is to tell the people that if they hear wolves at night, to not howl back, because that would be recorded as a wolf if someone did it. I don't remember hearing them telling me about that, but everybody from the Winnebago side seems to know that study. So I think that only is being told from one side of the island versus the other. So I said yesterday when I was at, or the day before when I was at Atchett and listening, I thought I heard 2 barking dogs, and I was discussing with a group thinking that dogs are not allowed in the island. So I asked them if wolves barks like dogs, and they're like, oh yeah, they do. Sometimes they bark as a warning, sometimes they bark as at each other. So I'm like, well, that means I've heard wolf in on the other side of Hatchet. And she goes, they have known to be on the other side of Hatchet. So they have a couple group going. They don't really know the count of how many wolves are in the island. At one point they had 19. They got to a count of 12 to 14, and now they believe that the population is back to a higher number, but they have not concluded their study on the count, so they will know after September when they know what the population is in the island. Really interesting conversation. So yeah, sometimes you never know who you're gonna encounter in your trip like this. So they also did confirm that the Voyager 2 is only by reservation. So I would have been in deep trouble if I would have went to Winnebago and trying to catch the Voyager 2 to get back to Rock. What they say is it is a bad situation, and it's something that needs to be remedied, because I'm not the only one who assumed that information. So I guess I made the right call. I'm feeling good actually, talking to them, having the backpack out, and really made me feel a little bit less tense than I was earlier today. I think the non-sleeping all night, because I was tossing and turning thinking about this whole situation, talking to them, kind of like put me at ease that I made the right call. And now I feel like I'm at peace with that decision. Also, about yesterday, I was going to go to Mont Desor to get to the highest point to the island, and when I arrived at camp, I was talking about that decision of doing, and I a group of 5 people telling me it is not worth it. It is full of trees. You will not see anything. You will just basically get to a point that is the highest, and you won't be able to see any views. You have to go to the next hill that is another mile and a half south to actually have views, and I was not gonna go and do that. So I gave up that idea to do the highest point because I had no views. I'd just basically climb a hill that is 12 feet higher than the one I just did right now, so no point on that. And so that was it, and I enjoyed my afternoon on the beach of the Sore Lake, and relaxed a little bit, talked to a bunch of people about their hiking experience, and that was pretty much my afternoon. So all right, so that's kind of the update of my break with the researchers. So I'm at mile 7. I should be getting close to the Hatchet Lake trail junction. Should be like close to half a mile, I think, from that. A lot of people behind me. They seems to be going to Hatchet, so they're kind of like racing to get a spot. It seems to be the storyline lately. Everybody is trying to get quick to the campground. So it's most likely I'm gonna go to Hatchet, fill up water, and then from that point reassess my situation. Right now I'm not staying at Hatchet, that's for sure, but I have too much time to think in this trail, and I'm thinking to save time tomorrow if I could just stay at West Chicken Bone, hike a mile and a half to fill up water where a lake is, I guess, decent, hike back to get water. So I would do that without my backpack, so it'd be a little better. But that's kind of my mind is thinking right now, but I'm not sure that's the smart way, or just creating different options in my mind. I don't remember what the distance is from the junction. If it's close to equal, that will be an option. If it's too far, then no. But we'll see when I get there. I'm in the downhill of going to Hatchet to refill water, and made the decision to go to Todd Harbor. It's 4 miles compared to 7, so it makes no sense for me to do another 60-mile day. It just doesn't work. So I'm just going to continue with the plan I had. Oh yeah, I remember this. That was not easy. It's a lot easier now. So Hatchet Lake, I just refilled some water, enough to last me 4 miles. I talked to a group here of 10 that is trying to get to East Chicken Bone, what is a total of like 10 miles from here, and they're just starting. I feel bad for them, but I have 3.7 miles to go, and Hatchet Campground is that side, but there it goes. That's where I'm going. So it was good lunch. I had white chicken and tortilla, and I got some energy drink on me, and have basically the backpack off my back for a good half hour. So that's always good. That's always a plus. The sun is really yellow. The smoke must be really, really high. I guess it's a pretty good thing since it reduced the amount of heat. But I wonder if we also have rain coming, because the humidity today has risen quite high. Quite strange for that far north of Michigan. But I don't see any thunderstorm clouds or anything like that in the horizon. It's pretty much blue, so hopefully it's gonna stay that way and not came late or middle of the night. So, but it's fine. If it's in the middle of the night, it's in the middle of the night. So wow. So 3.7 miles for me. That makes it I did 8.8 miles at this point, so that makes it 12 and a half miles today. That would be my longest day on the island. I think it's 12 and a half. I'll put that on the video exact. Math right now is not really working so well. Yeah. So I have a group of 4 that they are like speed runners. They do a lot of hiking and a lot of ultra. I don't know if it's ultra marathon or ultra hiking, whatever they said, but they caught me when I was watching the moose today, and as soon as I arrived at Atchett, they were done refilling water and done with lunch, so they left as soon as I arrived. So it was kind of nice to see that I wasn't so far behind. Now I'm a good half hour behind. So I see a lot of tracks, moose tracks here. I'd be very surprised to see one right now. They are in the shade right now. Thought I heard something. So here is a beaver dam. I just crossed on the other side. So it's flagged. That means I'm not supposed to be staying in. I'm supposed to be walking through, no stopping. That's what the flags are for. And I don't see any beaver mark or swimming, but maybe it's just too hot and he's in his den. My goodness, down trees again. Oh. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon and I am hot. So I should be. I have what? How many left? I have 2.5 miles to go. So a little bit, an hour and a half. So we'll be 2:30 when I arrive at camp. Hopefully it's early enough to find a spot, or I'm gonna have to share with someone. There's no way I can do more. Walking the plank. Sometimes they move on you, so you still have to be careful. So we are arriving at a dam. Beaver Dam, and we're going to be crossing over the Beaver Dam. It's pretty cool. It's the Beaver Dan house. Oh, must have scared them. I think I'm almost halfway there. Let's see if I can get the map now. And it says 1.5 miles, somewhere like that. So it's probably a little longer than that, because it's only 10.25, and I should be, so let's say 2 miles. So maybe it's me, but 4 days ago when I passed by here, I don't remember it being that yellow. I thought it was green. I'll have to look at the footage again, but this is what the color here is. Like it really got yellow, like it go dry quickly, and it has not rained since I've been here. So this is day 5, and my understanding it was a few days before that last time they got rain. So maybe that's the reasoning would change the color, but I don't remember that, and it was only what, 3 days ago. So it's kind of strange. I have a blister, I think, on my left little toe. It's starting to hurt when I hit something on that area. So I have a feeling I'm gonna have to treat that. Hopefully I can put a band-aid around it or something. But yeah. But it should be like a little bit over a mile to the campground. Another dam here. I see a lot of tree damage from moose around here. I start to realize the signs. You can see that a tree is approximately 6 foot high, snap in half. They have to be the, like an inch diameter tree branch, tree sapling. And basically they break it, then eat all the leaves around it. So yeah, I'm tired. I'm really glad to be at camp. Oh, that tree. Some huge hole from woodpecker. You're getting attacked from everywhere. Beaver, woodpeckers, moose. Yeah, you can see right there. There's one. That's an old one. They're pretty old. They're not so fresh, but that's what it is. Every time you see trees cut off that section, they've been attacked by the moose. All right, next time we should be at the campground.
Once again, my name is Michael Joubert and I am from MJ's Adventure. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you liked the video, please like the video. If you have any questions, comments, or add any information to the video, please put them in the comments below. If you want to see more videos like this one, please subscribe. And again, thanks for watching.